talk about mold a lot because it's behind a lot of health issues. And I've made videos talking about how to find it in your environment. You can check that out here if you missed it. Now I want to talk about what do you do about the mold if you do have it in your environment? How do you get these toxins out of your body? Well, one of the most important things you can do is take something called a binder. A binder is a substance that you take orally as it moves through your gastrointestinal tract. It, like a sponge, like a magnet, it pulls and soaks up these mold toxins, and then you poop them out. So you can get rid of mold toxins a lot easier. So I want to talk about some binders that are my favorites. First of all, Cellcore, the company Cellcore, makes the Mac Daddy of binders. I have seen their chemists and their formulators speak multiple times. The physics behind what they do is just phenomenal. So their biotoxin binder is great for mold toxicity. It also has broccoli sprouts, which assists your liver so that, some people do not detoxify very easily. And supporting that liver in the process also helps you to be able to do the job a bit more gracefully. The other binder that Cellcore makes that's so good for mold is called carboxy. Carboxy is literally, this is just a jar of fine black powder. And so you mix it in water and drink it. So the difference between taking this powder and the capsule, sometimes when you're in a moldy environment, you're breathing it. And when you take a capsule, it really doesn't hit your system until it gets into your stomach. But when you're drinking it, you've got a little bit of that influence, that goes into your upper respiratory tract. You can also, I've done nasal rinses using a tad of this. You don't need much, just a tiny, tiny bit. But if you've got fungal sinusitis, some people feel a lot better rinsing with a little bit of carboxy. So carboxy is fabulous for pulling out the mold toxins. Cellcore products are listed in my link tree. You have to have a practitioner code to order. You cannot order these just on your own, but my practitioner code is there. You should be able to do it with no problem. Now, Cellcore, because they are such great products, they're not the cheapest products on the market. And that's what happens with supplements a lot of times. When you get the truly fine products, they're going to cost you a bit more. What if you can't afford that? In that case, the next best thing is activated charcoal. This particular charcoal that I carry in my office, $13.50. So it's not a very pricey product at all, but you can use this. This will pull some mold toxins. It is not as great as the Cellcore products, but certainly it's going to do a good job. Another one that I like that's sort of a moderately priced is this one called GI Detox. And this has not only charcoal, but clay. And so you've got two different binders working together. So based on what kinds of mold you have in your, in your body and what kinds of mold you've been exposed to will help determine what level of detoxification you need. If you really, really want to get specific about it, you can go to directlabs.com, and you can order a urine mycotoxin test. So let me explain what mycotoxins are. Mold is what grows in the environment. It's the fungus, and certain ones can make you very sick. Mycotoxins are the waste product of the mold. So when I breathe in or get mold into my body in some way, it releases mycotoxins, and those are what makes you sick. So the urine test will tell you exactly which mycotoxins you have in your body and how much you have, so that you know what kind of detox you need to do. If you have not gotten my mold ebook, I highly recommend it. I've spent a lot of time putting down tons of information for people who want help with mold. The website is https:// beatmoldillness.com. So beat, B-E-A-T, moldillness.com. If you suspect you have health issues that you're wondering if mold might be playing a role, get that ebook. It's a great first way to start, because if mold is in your environment, it's going to be very difficult to get well. I want you to get well.